A group of young men, armed with weapons, entered the store with arrogant faces. The man next to him saw this and immediately reminded the boss to call 911. The boss only had time to glance at the robbers, his face pale as if he was about to faint. He could only raise his hands high in surrender. They turned around and threatened the man. Instead of being afraid, the man just raised his eyebrows, looking like a lion watching a pack of hyenas make a fool of himself. They aimed at the boss and began to threaten him, demanding that he hand over all the money in the store. The boss trembled as he gathered all the money and gave it to them, hoping that after receiving the money, they would leave. However, they used words that touched the boss's limit of tolerance. Too angry, he picked up his weapon to fight back, but before he could do anything, one of them immediately gave him a round-trip ticket. After dealing with the boss, they turned to the man, thinking that he would also be easily overwhelmed. They didn't know that this man would bring them a nightmare. The man was fearless, advancing slowly with a cold face. The robbers immediately pointed their weapons at him, not forgetting to say a few provocative words as if they wanted to suppress their spirit before taking action. They only saw him wave his hand and take away the weapon in his hand. The guy next to him didn't have time to react and was already lying on the floor motionless. This was not a fair battle. He was alone against a group of people. The leader saw his subordinates being dealt with and shouted in panic, ordering the rest to charge in. However, the result was that no one escaped his hands. In the end, only he was left to confront the man.
Come on, punk!
He trembled and pointed his weapon threateningly, hoping to make the man in front of him falter. The man looked at him with such contempt that he knelt down and let him attack first. Being cornered, he had no choice but to step forward and face the man. He grabbed his leg and spun him around, making him rethink all his actions.